Hey folks, what is up? This is going to be called Battle Number 1 of Season 2 of the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire BattleSpot. I have to be relatively quiet because it is quite early in the morning here. It is currently 10:37 and I really want to get a couple of matches done whenever and as early as possible, because that's the time you're going to get all of the hardcore trainers kind of pushing them up the ranks. So I'm hoping to get a really good match today. Once again, this match is going to be live. The battle box is ready to go. We're going to see if BattleSpot is available. It hasn't been ready available for a while, but I think it's ready now. I'm about to press it now for the first time in this season. We're going to go random matchup, rated battle, and we'll see if it's going to allow us to play. Yes, it's fine. We'll do that. I think we might have to register for the new season. Yep, we do. It's registering now. There we go. Let's go for a single. We're going to start with singles, then we're going to go into doubles. Going to move back just a little bit there so you can get a full idea on the screen. I need to figure out how to fix that blur. Yep, we're going to register again. Complete registration. Please note that okay, so we're going to use our battle box. As you can see, our battle box is ready to go. My party is a little bit messed up. We're just doing a couple of training here. So we're going to go to battle box. And that's going to be our team. Battle box is really handy for that kind of stuff. So we're going to go straight into the challenge, and we're going to start off with our 0-0 win ratio at 1500. And we're not going to take losses seriously as long as we learn something from them. That's the most important thing. A lot of players just completely avoid ranked altogether, and they will just because they don't want to have losses on their ratings, which is really silly. Oh, we've got a very similar team. We've got a Sylveon, a Gyarados, Aegislash, Garchomp, Machamp, and a Charizard. Now, the only two Megas possible here are obviously the Gyarados and the Charizard. It's most likely going to be a Charizard Y, and he's actually quite vulnerable to he's got 1, 2, 3 Pokemon vulnerable to Ice, actually, which is sad that I don't have it. Now, this is singles now, so my Kangaskhan's going to be quite good against the majority of this team, but because of the Aegislash, it could be tricky. So he's got 2 Pokemon that could potentially be immune to the Earthquake, so Landorus isn't really going to be an option there. Sylveon is probably going to be quite good against this entire team. So my general idea right now is Rotom, Sylveon, and Kangaskhan, and I'm going to open up with the Rotom to scout. So, because I'm predicting him to open with Aegislash, Gyarados. I don't think he could open any of these, by the way. He hasn't really got a very obvious opener. So Rotom is resistant to quite a lot of his team. I don't think there's anything in his team apart from the Garchomp and maybe potential Rock Slide that's going to be super effective against Rotom. So I'm going to open up with him, and I think just having to think out loud here. So let's just get Rotom entered. So let's get that entered. I've got Kangaskhan, Garchomp, Sylveon, Landorus, and Aegislash. I need to get Kangaskhan in, no matter what happens, because I can't go without a Mega. So the big choices now of the last 4: Garchomp, Sylveon, Aegislash, and Landorus. I really want to bring in my Aegislash, but it'll get hit really hard by Charizard. But Aegislash is Ghost type, which completely walls the Machamp, and it can. I think my Aegislash is actually a better choice than my Sylveon. A much better choice, actually. Yeah, we're gonna bring Aegislash in. This is my Worlds 2014 Aegislash. It is my single. It is my my VGC version, like my double battle one. But hopefully it will do well for me today. So here we go, folks. The first battle of Season 2. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see what he opens with. I'm opening with Rotom. And don't let these ratings fool you, by the way, because these guys are going to be really good at this time. So he opens with the Garchomp. This is going to be a Stealth Rock opener with a Focus Sash Garchomp. That's the most likely option, considering he's leading with this Garchomp. I have Levitate. He could have a Rock Slide, which would be a problem, but I'm going to go ahead for the Will-O-Wisp. And there may be a chance he goes for the Stealth Rock, so he is going to have the Focus Sash, which means this Will-O-Wisp will break that. So my next prediction is he's going to go for the Rock Slide, but I'm probably going to stay in because I can take it. And I'm just going to go for a Hydro Pump right away here and try and do as much damage, because he's either going to Switch Out or he's going to Rock Slide or Stone Edge. So I really want to protect here, but I want to see if I brought anything. I'm going to switch into my Aegislash actually, because he's not going to Earthquake. And I think this is going to give me a nice switch. And if he Rock Slides or does Stone Edge, my Aegislash will completely resist it. So I'm going to bring in the Aegislash, and he should go for a Stone Edge or a Rock Slide. Draco Meteor, now that's interesting. I really didn't see that coming. My Aegislash will eat that up really well, but I did not see that coming. I really did not. So he's gonna, without a doubt, switch here. But the big question is what's he gonna switch to? So he could switch into his own Aegislash, or he could switch into. There's nothing else that really resists anything like a Shadow Ball. He's got a couple. If I use Flash Cannon, he's got a couple of resistances. So I'm gonna go straight for Shadow Ball here. It's very unlikely he's gonna stay in. Nope, he's gonna go for the Fire Blast and a -2, which is actually gonna activate my weakness policy as well. So that was really silly by him actually, because that's gonna do so little damage. It's gonna trigger up my weakness policy. So now I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of special attacks. So there's absolutely no way this Garchomp's going to survive this Shadow Ball. There's absolutely none. Now, I've got a couple of options on it in the next turn, because he's going to bring in something else that my Aegislash can potentially one-shot. Now, he's going to immediately probably predict me to go straight for the King Shield, and that is going to give him an opportunity to set up. So I have an option of going for the King Shield and making sure I keep this Aegislash alive, or if he's going to... is he going to attack me? So that's going to be the biggest issue here. So I have an option. I think I'm on +2. I want to play it safe because I think I can take a shot from this Charizard, but I don't know if I can take a shot from him whenever he's if he goes for a Dragon Dance or a Swords Dance. So I'm predicting him to predict me to turn into Shield form. So I'm actually going to attack with Shadow Ball here. This is going to make a Charizard Y, I believe, and I think he's it's an X. So he might Dragon Dance. If he Dragon Dances, I get an instant kill here. Let's hope he Dragon. I'm predicting him to set up something here because he thinks I'm going to go into King Shield. He does! He goes for the Swords Dance. I'm actually going for an attack here with my +2 Aegislash with Shadow Ball, which is stab. There is absolutely no way the Charizard is surviving unless I've done something terribly wrong. There goes that Shadow Ball all the way down to 0, and that's it's a crit, but it really didn't matter. There was no way Charizard was surviving that. And that was a perfect, I predicted him this, he assumed I was going to go for the King Shield, and he predicted that, and that was perfect. So now I'm actually going to go for the King Shield just to get myself back into Shield form. And this guy is probably going to set up. I know but I've got 3 Pokemon against him. I've got a really good chance. And my King Shield is going to reduce a lot of his physical attacks. And he's only going to have... Oh, he went for the knockoff, which is going to lower his attack. Oh, that is not good. But that means he's going to one-shot me potentially. So I'm going to switch into Rotom, which is going to be able to survive this. And it's also going to burn him. And that's going to bring his attack down to around... It would be around -4, but it's not officially -4, because the burn is going to reduce his attack damage. He's going to go for the knockoff again, probably a knockoff my Citrus Berry. There goes the rocks, that's completely fine. We're just going to play this match completely safe. I just don't take any risks. This is the first match of the season, and I don't want to lose it. I'm expecting him to actually surrender here, but we'll see what happens. And we're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, and he is going to surrender. So, completely predicted my opponent right there. I'm very happy with that one. And that was awesome. Really, really good match there. And that was against quite a decently rated trainer, actually, and had some of the really good Pokemon from the meta there. So, first win of the first battle of the season was actually a win. So, I'm going to not see that battle video since I've got it on my on YouTube channel. And I'll see you folks very soon. I'm actually going to play another one here. And what we'll do is I'll upload that afterwards. So, Battle 1 of 2015, dude. Or, guys, I can't even talk. I'm just so happy about that. See you guys in the next video.